So hello Exels. The build I'm gonna talk about is not my creation or something. I saw this Reddit post of this from this guy and wanted to try this build and copied his POV and make some tweaks for myself. And I'm gonna say that this is the most fun I've ever had in Path of Exile playing a build. So with no headhunter or anything, any kind of buff. I'm just stacking strength and some unique mechanics. This mace is new to this league, so I'm using this and this shatter shard. And without explaining the build, before I explain the build, I'm gonna run a map and show you how the build performs. Okay? So then I'm gonna explain the build and talk about it. Okay? So you saw the build, and now let me. So the main mechanics of this build is this bell, this shield, and a mastery node called this staff mastery. So I'm not using any staff, but this mastery enables the build. So let me explain. So when you block, the shield triggers level 20 shield shatter. That's the physical spell. So uh, but to block, you need enemies to attack you normally. But in this league, they've introduced this maze. So count as blocking attack damage from the first target hit when with each shield attack. So when you attack with a shield skill, it counts as blocking. And when you block, this shatter shield triggers. So every time you use a shield skill, like I'm using shield charge. Every time I'm shield charging an enemy, this triggers as this counts as blocking, and this triggers the shield shatter. So because it's a spell and physical spells, normally physical spells don't deal much damage. So I needed to convert it in chaos damage. So this is the master like I took, and like the guy wrote everything about the build here. So I just copied him. So this mastery counts that gain unholy might on block for 3 seconds. So when you attack with this shield charge, it counts as blocking and it gives you unholy might. So you are 100% have always have unholy might. So unholy might gives like transforms your physical damage as chaos damage. So every time I'm triggering this shield shatter, it's dealing chaos damage. So I'm scaling the damage with void manipulation, control destruction, and arcane search. Why? Because of this forbidden flame. So these are the like some of the cheapest forbidden jewels you can find in the market. This arcane blessing from the hierophant. It gives you 35% more spell damage, and it gives you 30 like 35%. So sorry, 20 or 35, 55% more spell damage you are getting from this Arcane Surge buff. And I'm stacking life regeneration. Like currently I have almost 1600 life regen, and yeah. So these are the generic shine stackers because I'm playing Guardian and this node is crazy. So when you are in the map for like 20 or 30 seconds, you're gonna feel the difference. You're gonna feel like you are using an headhunter without even using a one. I'm using a normal belt like this, just not a headhunter, but I'm getting so much like from this shrine buff here, and I'm stacking shrine effect. I'm not even taking any shrine nodes in my atlas tree. So there is no shrine node taken in the atlas tree. The pure shrine buffs are given from this body armor and helmet. I'm using a guardian title for the freeze direction and examination aura. This is for the defense. So tender embrace. I'm playing a low life build, so I'm always at low life and I'm always getting endurance stars. So I'm stacking some endurance stars to get some defense. So this is my, and also this is the key I've taken the because like this grants you 100% increased damage, so it boosts your damage, also life regeneration, and also you can be stunning unit. So I think that's the perfect bloodline ascendancy for this build because there is no other node you can take. So this is the perfect one, and this is the tree I followed. Some like maximum fire resistance jewels here and there, only two. So I've taken this for my like items to have no attribute requirements, so I can convert all my attribute points to some tattoos like this effect, reduce effect of curses. So I'm curse immune, also I'm almost ailment immune, so I'm not 100% reduce the effect of shock on you, and I have uh, this reduce effect of shock, so I'm almost shock immune, you can say that. Also some rune graph, so attack speed for offhand. So and another one like here, yeah, Watson used to expect 30% slower, and the shrine effects are counted as buffs, so it expire 30% slower, so it's a very nice thing to have. And also these things like gain mana when you block, gain life when you block, and whenever you shield charge it counts as blocking, so you're always getting this life and mana. Also, there are life gain on hit. This no, this single jewel will make you almost immortal. Trust me. And for the soul eater buff, I'm using the soul ascension. So I'm thinking of getting a headhunter with the soul eater to replace this gloves when I get the currency to buy the headhunter. And uh, this is the like ring you can use the 14% increase attack speed. That's a very good one, and also you damage with hits is lucky on low life, and you are always at low life because you are using this enlightenment, 30% more spell damage when you are low life, and this is counted as a spell skill, so physical spell. So any spell damage, increased spell damage you get, it's a buff for you, but no attack damage gonna like help you here. And I'm using some withering torch support, so this is getting some with that buff. I'm gonna take these three nodes when I like level up two more times. So yeah, and that's the build. And but the thing is that this build was not available like possible in previous leagues because there was no this type of like mess. So I think you should definitely play this build because I don't know if it's gonna if this build gonna stay or not, but I think almost no one is playing the build. So if you see this on the PoE Ninja, so I'm gonna link my PoE Ninja also. This is my character, so I'm gonna link this to the description of the video, and also I'm gonna link the Reddit post of the guy who created the build, so you can read through it and get more details about the build and what you wanna do and not. So yeah, let me show you another map so that you can be sure that this build is like one of the craziest ones. So yeah, you don't need to wait for the Steinbach to stay. You just run. That's it. And if you wanna see the map modifier, these are the my map modifiers. This is not an easy map. So yeah, see, see how I'm clearing the map like it's nothing. It's gonna always trigger the shatter skill, and yeah, I'm gonna always get the buff. Okay. The DPS when you reach like you pick attack speed or something, the DPS is like almost 45 million. With my version is like 40 million, but with more tankiness because I'm stacking some endurance charges. Yeah, so that's the build. So if you wanna play it, just copy it. Just go to the POB, or I'm gonna link the POE Ninja here and POE Ninja, so you can play the build. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Keep grinding, guys.